You heard the latest?
Ooh, child, I knew that was true from the moment my auntie's friend's cousin sister told me.
The talk. Here's what's trending.
In my opinion, Think Different TV's LaShia.
What's up, everyone out there? This is LaShia, creator of Think Different TV, which airs Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Think Different TV's Player Pass game show, which airs Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. And this is In My Opinion with Think Different TV's LaShia. Let's get into it.
I'm talking lights, camera, action courtesy of Curtis Jackson. Take that, take that. Someone called cap on it being released.
Do you remember when Dame Dash came on Breakfast Club and said 50 was capping about the Diddy documentary? That's the conversation.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Do you remember when 50 Cent was supposed to be putting out a documentary about Puff on Netflix?
Yes.
Where is it?
I think it's still happening.
Yeah, right. He's capping.
However, the Netflix documentary Sean Combs, The Reckoning premiered on December 2nd, 2025, produced by 50 Cent, and immediately sparked controversy. Dame Dash criticized the project as exploitative. SHYNE offered a more nuanced response, wishing well to victims while distancing himself from Diddy. And 50 Cent aggressively promoted the series through interviews, social media, and highlighting unreleased footage. The 4-part documentary debuted globally and was directed by Alexandria Stapleton and executive produced by Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. It explores Diddy's rise in the music industry and his downfall amid SA, trafficking, and abuse allegations.
That happened to me, I just don't even want to speak on it, you know what I'm saying? Some days, those girls next to me woke up, some days, he was in the bed. I would wake up feeling sore, still not understanding exactly what's, you know what I'm saying, transpiring. But this is me starting to understand that I was drugged pretty often. I tried to confide in KK, Christina, that's Puff Chief of Staff. And I thought it would be more, understood if I took it to someone who's a woman. But she was always like...
The series includes never-before-seen footage, interviews with former associates, and contextualizes his conviction on federal prostitution charges that led to a 50-month prison sentence. Allegedly, after Diddy lost the case, he didn't want to pay the videographer he had follow him around during the trial. 50 paid the man and got that footage as well. Diddy himself condemned the project, calling it a shameful hit piece that used unauthorized footage. Dame Dash, former Rockefeller Records co-founder, slammed 50 Cent for producing the documentary. He called it nasty work, accusing 50 of tearing down another black man for entertainment. Dash argued that such matters should be handled privately, not aired publicly, and accused 50 of breaking street codes. He also suggested much of the content could be hearsay, questioning the credibility of the allegations presented.
The Diddy Combs Reckoning, did you check it out?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay, so we know that you were saying that it was not going to come out. So how do you feel that it actually is out now?
I honestly thought, based on like moral codes and like coming from where like a street ethic, I honestly didn't think that he would ever do that.
Why though?
Because I wouldn't.
You didn't know that would be a good question. Why? He has done.
Because it's just not my job to tell. I'm not a black man that's going to tear another black man down. Let them do that. But also, like if somebody, again, allegedly, it just seems like somebody, violated his baby mother in front of his kid. So yeah, but that's not how we deal with things from where we're from.
Did you check him on the back end?
Hey,
Did you check him on the back end?
I know y'all girls, but I'm not answering that. But what I'm saying is, I gotta let me answer the question. So again, you may not understand like a moral conduct for a grown-ass man from where I'm from and where I thought he was from. There's just certain things and like it's not for us to tear somebody down. So for example, if I'm a criminal and I see somebody doing a crime, I'm not telling. If it might be a violation, like they might be doing some shit that might be like a violation to a kid, then I got to go handle that. If I sign on to the street. So for me, I'm not going to do that because that platform is not black owned. I'm never going to tear a black man down for a white man ever in my life. Also, I know Puff. right? And I don't think that, again, I'm not ever going to check for his moral character. As you see, we never did too much business together. But it would never be me to be the person to deliver that. Let them do it. So probably another person, I would say, go ahead, do that. Maybe someone from, so like example, TMZ called me and was like, yo, we want you to do the interview and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, yo, you think I would ever make money for y'all tearing another black man down, even if that man is wrong? If I'm a black man and I want to do something, I'm going to go tear down a white man. I'm not going to tear down a black man. There's so many injustices that we see other people from other cultures do, but we don't say nothing, and they always send us to tear us down. Are you serious? I would never, ever condone a black man tearing down another black man for a white man. That will never happen. And if
we don't hold each other
listen,
accountable.
and also another thing, just on my moral code, if a man did that to my girl, and I felt like I'm violated, I gotta wear that, or I gotta handle that different. But I'm not making a documentary. I'm gonna go deal with it. But that's just how other people deal with things, and that's how I deal with things. So the question you asked me was why I said that? Because I never in my life would have thought that 50 Cent would make a documentary about another man from our culture, just because it seems that the dude might have tampered with his woman. And that's just not what I thought. But let me just say this. I ain't gonna speak too much on that other man, 50. The only reason why I said something about it is because he talks about me. So that's the only reason why I said something about it. And to me, he's easy work. But the thing about it is, you don't have to deal with this, right? I'm a culture saver. I'm out here fighting for us every day. Every time I argue with somebody, it's not for me, it's for y'all. Because I'm good. I'm always trying to open the doors and make sure that everyone in our culture understands the path. They're usually misled to think they're weaker than they are. And I'm the guy that's going to show you that you do not have to be scared of them. You could do it on your own, and you do not have to do it for them. And they always send us to tear us down.
SHYNE, once closely tied to Diddy and now a Belizean politician, took a more measured stance. He said he had no problem with Diddy, despite past grievances, and emphasized that his own Hulu documentary, The Honorable SHYNE, was unrelated to Diddy's downfall. SHYNE acknowledged that Diddy had destroyed his life during the 1999 nightclub shooting fallout, but he also expressed prayers for justice and well-being for victims.
I didn't want to do the Diddy documentary. Obviously, there's a history there. He did things to me, to my family, that devastated my family. But I didn't want to tell that story. It's ironic that story is telling itself right now as this story is coming out.
50 Cent leaned heavily into promotion, framing the documentary as a truth-telling mission. He highlighted securing unreleased and controversial footage, including scenes of Diddy with his legal team before his 2024 arrest. His promotional push included social media trolling and posts mocking Diddy and critics like Dame Dash, press interviews and exclusives explaining his 20-year feud with Diddy and why he pursued the project, leveraging his reputation as a provocateur to generate buzz, ensuring the doc trended globally upon release.
Looking at this, I think you should start a private investigation firm. I'll be your first client. This 50 find out everything. Now, because this is a lot of the personal footage of Diddy. It shocked a lot of people. And I know, 50, the way you run, this cannot be all that you have. Is there other stuff that you just have not shown?
Yeah, well, everything couldn't make the... It was 4 episodes.
Right.
So it was a lot. You had to pick and choose things. Like, even in an area where he chooses to date people who he knows previously dated someone. He has a baby by a woman that was dating Tupac.
Wow.
To add to it, but we had to cut it down so we couldn't.
For time.
Yeah.
So are you coming out? I know next year is going to be a number 2, season 2.
Or just put it on YouTube.
I just put it on YouTube. Well, we can subscribe and get it. I love it. And with everything that was out and all of these people that were coming forward, have there been any new tips that you've gotten since it has been released?
Well, yeah, everyone starts to feel a little more comfortable when they see other people telling their truth about it.
Yeah. So, it's got to be something on YouTube coming.
Yeah. The documentary's release reignited old feuds and forced public figures to weigh in. The weight of this situation is heavy, so let's lighten it up. With the holidays around the corner, Taylor Swift does something amazing for her staff. With her Eras tour grossing $2.2 billion, she was able to gift each individual member of her staff a sizable bonus.
Bonus day is so important because setting a precedent with the Eras Tour is really important to me because people who work on the road, if the tour grosses more, they get more of a bonus. And these people just work so hard and they are the best at what they do. So every single person on the crew, I've handwritten them a note. It took me a couple weeks, but it's fun to write the notes. It's like fun to think about everybody's lives that they're going to go back to and the time off they're going to have and the kids they haven't seen because they've been away from months and making that worthwhile for them. It feels like Christmas morning when you finally get to say thank you. Everybody has the same message on their card, so I was hoping you could open it.
My full gratitude doesn't come from a bank, but here's dollars just to say thanks. Love, Taylor.
He's emotional. Oh my God, do you need a hug? Are you okay?
I'm gonna pass out.
Love you guys so much.
The amount was bleeped out, but sources say it was $750,000 each, bringing the total of bonuses to $197 million. In my opinion, matter of fact, scratch that. Taylor, you need another background vocalist? All jokes aside, this was super generous of her, and regardless of it being used as a tax write-off for her or not, it shows that she cares about her staff. More and more, I rethink my career choice. I've never been a Swiftie and I'm still not one, but I applaud her for doing right by others. I have yet to see the Diddy doc. The desire to watch it is there because of the hype, so one day I will grab some popcorn and sit down to watch it. I think 50 Cent is the ultimate troll. I get exposing the wrong someone does, but he does seem fixated on Diddy. Dame is a lame. That street code stuff is played out honestly. Dame loves poking the bear that is 50 Cent, but he better be careful before a documentary is put out about him. Truth be told, I am kind of burned out hearing about Diddy, and hope we can leave him in 2025 at the start of the new year.
And that was In My Opinion with Think Different TV's LaShia. What's yours?